Hello, hello, hello. It is Jeff, the techpreneur for the people, and coming at you with the TechP What's the What show. Whoo! Wow. Where do I start? The TechP What's the What show is really envisioned to be like an insider, closer look at what's going on real time with all of the things that I'm envisioning and that I'm doing. And so when I say all of the things, there's a myriad of different things that are all at play at the same time. And so I've received feedback, and I understand how it is important to have clear messaging. And so we're envisioning and building out executing a strategy to be able to more clearly connect and communicate with our various personas, community members, and those who know different versions of me. And so I'm really pumped with the way that the vision is developing. But before we jump into talking about and giving an update on kind of how we're going to do a little bit of that, what I just said, I want to talk about this weekend. Wowzers. This weekend we celebrated my brother-in-law's 50th birthday. So shout out, bro. Today is actually his birthday. Wishing you the best. Wow. I mean, first off, slow golf clap to sister-in-law, his wife. She put it together, and it was visibly stunning. But what was even more, or just as impressive, was the quality of people that we were in the presence of, and that is a reflection of the body of work of my brother-in-law. And so had a lot of great conversations. It was an amazing 2-night back-to-back, and it was perfect. I mean, it started at around 7, and I was home around midnight, and I was able to pop up the next morning. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. I was really grateful to be in such great company. I mean, had great conversations. I met unicorns, and we started to connect, and people ask what you do, and the energy connects, and that's essentially what we're building in One Integration, is a place for everybody to connect and give their gifts. And so I'm seeing it work real time. I mean, I found in the last 2 weeks, just talking about One Integration, I found 2 data scientists, and I've been praying for these people for a while. And they're all like, let's go. Let's go. And so it was a great weekend. That part of the weekend was great too. The other thing I got to shout out is we did a test run of the Texennial Hall show over on Convos with Mercury Universe, and it went phenomenal. Was basically just leveraging the Mercmojis and those Merc Universe created virtual likeness services, emojis that you guys see from us from time to time, and we were playing those and having conversations around them. 2 leads for our Resposal legal service of people who have been mistreated in the workplace, just from that one call, and us showing and having dialogue around it. It was very engaging, lasted an hour and a half, and this was just off the cuff. Merc Universe hosted this, put it up there, people joined, they interacted. It was, they had this thing called Ripley's, and Ripley's are replies, so people pop up in video and respond like right in the middle of your conversation. It's dope. It's dope. And it was very humbling, but also energizing for that community to receive the things that I've been envisioning and the work that I've been doing in that way. And so we'll continue to have that. We're gonna get the upload of that. We recorded it. Merck recorded it, so we're gonna get the upload of that over onto what is going on? It's not something I want to hear on our YouTube channel that we're developing. And so give me one moment here. I don't know what's going on with this music, but I didn't choose that song. This is not going to work for me. I've told you guys before, shared with you guys before, how music kind of, you know what I'm saying, just takes me a certain place, keeps me there. So yeah, back to that. Yeah, Texennial Hall show was a hit. Texennial Hall show was a hit. We did it on Sunday combos. We'll be slicing it up and showing clips so you guys can see that as well. And that'll be going out through all the social media channels, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. I think Merck does some stuff on Twitter. It'll be in social media as well. So that's a really good outcome. So my brother-in-law's 50th, smashed it. Great relationship building, great conversation, great energy, healthy. Sister-in-law did her thing, putting it together. You know, like I said, those relationships in the room, people don't show up for suckers. People showed up, and I'm talking about high quality, high level people, high character, high integrity people. And so it was great conversations. And so let's jump into, right now you're seeing this TechP what the what. And so I want to also kind of give a little bit of insight into other things that you're going to start seeing. So I was explaining this weekend in the conversations that now's the time for us to actually start to communicate. And so what you will see is you will see various types of conversations from us, and I'll look and feel a different way in each one. And that's because like this format is for TechP, where I can just talk in regular language and I can talk about how I feel and all of these great different things. But then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to have a vehicle or a show that we build out, and it's you've seen it before. It's being kind of repackaged. It's the our diverse perspective conversations where we bring in someone. It's one-on-one, and it's a conversation focused around the One Integration core values of people, purpose, and participation, and how that relates to the work that this person that we're speaking with is doing in the community. And so those will probably be, as we reintroduce them, they'll probably be more like a once a month thing. And in that same mold for our Cultivating One Community upcoming third annual Juneteenth week-long event, we're going to have 3 to 5 pre-recorded long-form conversations with strategic partners, soon to be announced. And the people in my community are going to know who the people are that we're speaking to. So I'm really excited about what that sounds like and how it's coming along. And we're just in the top of March, and we're already putting this stuff together. And so that will be those conversations for that week-long event, pre-recorded for the Cultivating One Community week-long event, will be in the Our Diverse Perspective format. And so I show up in that space as Jeffrey McKinney, and it's a more of a executive level type of approach to featuring a community or a business leader. The next format we're going to have is basically, these are going to be more quick, and they're going to be more real time, kind of like in this format, where it's live and it's me talking. I may be bring in someone else that's aligned with the conversation that we're having in that moment. But we'll be talking about those two are the Ontegration business update and the Our Diverse Perspectives business update. And they'll be focused on the core values and actually talking about and demonstrating what we're actually doing in the community aligned with those core values. So core values of Ontegration are people, purpose, and participation. Core values of Our Diverse Perspective, community, culture, and consulting. And so those two will feel the same, but they'll be focused on the core values of those independent pieces of our vision and how they function. And so, and we'll be bringing in, for example, I met a gentleman on LinkedIn, and we connected. So he would be probably someone that would join us on the Our Diverse Perspective business update. He's already committed to being featured on the content that we are starting to ideate and create. And so those are those two. And we are moving towards putting all of that together, making it clean, making it clear, so that there's no confusion by one to say, well, what is this? I will say that because of the way the algorithms work, I understand that no one is able to communicate a vision as broad as what I've been working on building and what we're going to do in 90 seconds or 30 seconds. And so the key is consistency. And so I've already demonstrated that by way of the art that I create. And now as we transition, I'll still create art, but I'll also have these other vehicles to where we're speaking very, very clearly and demonstrating the things that we say and how we're doing those things in regards to helping others. And I think that's going to be, that's what we've already been doing, and we've got some stuff already ready to put together and have conversations around and demonstrate. And that's what we want to project and lead out to humanity is come join us to focus on healing yourself and being able to give to other people. Now, at the same time, you guys hear me talk about this accountability thing. We do, and we absolutely will. And one of our, key focuses is on providing people the right resources when they're in these uncomfortable moments where they're not being treated fairly. And we have great success when people come to us. And in every conversation I have, everyone will agree. I can't think of someone who hasn't, that HR is broken. And right now there's no solution or no advocate or any way for the majority of people when they are not being treated fairly for them to go. And so that's the reason why when they come to us, we give them the resources, and what they walk away with is they know their rights. They have the resources to go focus on the healing and overcoming the triggers and traumas that they may have gone through from the traumatic events that have been going on or whatever they've been facing. And then they also have a myriad of options to envision as an outcome that the Techpreneur and TechP has built into this vision. And at the end of the day, it's about the people being able to move freely and have the opportunities of all people, like just about what everybody already says they want. And that we're just going to build a solution to do that. So with that said, I'm going to jump. I got to remember to eat. I've been forgetting to eat. So it's about time to go have some lunch. So thank you for all of your support. A big win is already on the way. I'm Jeff, Techpreneur for the people. Peace.